The way the ranch is, it's this wide, expansive land with these gentle rolling hills. But then in the summer, you have these insane storm clouds that just like billow out from the mountains, and you watch them come to you. In a lot of ways, that like encompasses the Chico. In a very subtle way, it's super dramatic. The more I read and learn about the American West, I'm just taken with the fact that those kinds of places don't exist anymore. And I think we're all thinking about that a lot.
The ranch is south central Colorado. People think Colorado and they think mountains, but half the state's prairie, and we're kind of in the heart of it. The ranch is just shy of 90,000 acres. It's all shortgrass prairie. The eastern side is all sand through the middle, and then hard clay on the west side.
The Chico is an incredible place. It's unique in so many different ways, but I guess the most obvious is that it's this incredibly rich grasslands, and it's just magical. When I first went there, it was just, there's no trees here. And so that took a little bit of getting used to, and then all of a sudden, it's got its claws in you, and you're going, oh, this is incredible. You find yourself in a little draw somewhere in the middle of nowhere, way down in the middle of Chico, and you're 45 minutes for 100,000 people, and you could be thousands of miles away and be the same feeling.
To where we got married. You'll see it's out on it. Leaving the Chico is not just, a brick and mortar building. We're leaving behind an 80,000 acre landscape. Land is such an emotional thing that I don't think you realize until you have to leave it. But there's just so much memory and so much familiarity, and that love for a place is so much bigger than anything that we expected, I think. We've always looked at the Chico as a place we'd be forever. It's a place that we've called home and has just endless memories attached to it. We got married there. My brother also got married at the Chico. We brought 2 kids home to the Chico. My grandmother's ashes are spread around a big cottonwood tree. Every year when they go to school, I do the little sign, who's your teacher, how old are you, what's your favorite color, all that. And one of the things I put on the sign this year was, would you choose mountains or ocean? And Hayes wrote flatland, which, at 7 years old, that just really showed kind of how important the Chico has been in their formation of their little minds.
Land is precious. You have people who are living on it who care for it. People who have come from generations of people who have cared for it. Generations of institutional knowledge. People who have kids like myself who are going to live on it.
I think it is hyper emotional. We're out here living it through the good and the bad, making a living off the land and caring so much about it because our livelihood depends on it. It's this living, breathing thing. Anytime you're exposed to, the extremes, you kind of form a bond with something. It's been hard, to be leaving, but on the same hand, I feel very fortunate to have been given, the 25 years here.
The father of my kittens. They are obsessed. Oh yeah, baby. Woo!
You're heating up.
Roxy.
There's the reflection of the clouds and everything. So nice. On one hand, I get really excited for new opportunities and new adventures, but I have a very special connection with this ranch and the people that I get to share it with. They've become more like family at this point. This place will always be near and dear to my heart.
It's a hybrid.
I think the loss of the Chico means something to me. It means something to every individual that lives here, but it also means so much to so many people that don't live here. There's a community also that knows and loves the Chico that stretches pretty much across the world. It's a lot of loss all at once, and I think you also sort of feel that on a daily basis, that it's impacting so many people other than just, the 15, 20 of us that live here. I have so many memories here, and so many memories from childhood even, that make it, that much more meaningful and complex, I guess. It's not just my job, or it's not just where my house is. It feels like home.
I think for me, it's just memory. When you go to the Chico, it's this land that holds history, but also it teaches you, and it's gentle. I'm not sure I'll ever feel a ranch in my bones like that one again.